Hello. Thank you very much for paying attention to our video review. We will analyze the current performance of the company Ennis Inc., ticker EBF. This review was made using information as of May 1, 2024. According to Classification Guru.Markets, company Ennis Inc. belongs to the subcategory Package. 30 organizations take part in the comparison, which is very representative. Let's start with general information about the company. If you want, you can pause the video. You can look at each indicator of the corporation under Study more carefully. Access to the database with the structure of company tickers is free. We kindly ask you to share the link to the review with your friends. Thank you very much for your repost and various other support, it all helps a lot. Market capitalization of the organization Ennis Inc. is $0.51 billion. With a market capitalization of the subcategory of $182 billion. Ennis Inc. accounts for a share of 0.283%. It is one of the very small companies in the subcategory. The company's balance sheet capitalization is estimated at $0.34 billion. And the capitalization of the subcategory is $68 billion. Ennis Inc. constitutes a share of 0.508%. Comparing the occupied shares of the exchange and book value, we see the following. Share Ennis Inc. in a subcategory in case of market value assessment is 0.283%. The book value is 0.508%. This is 80% more than the market capitalization share. Assessment of the organization's share of market and book value in the subcategory. Good, 1 point. Overall company assessment Ennis Inc. will be presented towards the end of the review. Please review the logic of the analysis in full. The organization's debts amount to $0.003 billion. Debt to book value represents 0.9% of the company's equity. Rating for the level of the company's debt obligations. Very good, 2 points. The balance of the company's market value to its profit corresponds to 12.2. The subcategory average is 16.7, which is 27% lower than the subcategory average. Assessment of the company's market value to its profit in comparison with companies in the subcategory. Good, 1 point. Profit for the last 12 months was $43 million. Forward earnings for the next 12 months are unknown. This is very bad for the company's price. Assessment of projected future profits in comparison with companies in the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. The ratio of company value to revenue is 1.2. The average in subcategory 1 is 20% higher than the average in subcategory. Evaluation of stock market value to revenue ratios in comparison with the indicators in the subcategory. Tolerable, 0 points. Revenue for the last 12 months was $420 million. Projected revenue for the next 12 months is unknown. And this is bad for the company's prospects. An assessment of the estimated future sales volumes in comparison with the indicators in the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. The sales margin is 10.1%, with an average for the subcategory of 5.9%. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 4.2%. Profitability assessment in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The company's share in terms of the number of employees in the subcategory is 0.377%. This is a 33% increase in market capitalization share. And this fact shows the discrepancy between the current market value of the company Ennis Inc., most likely towards underestimation. The amount of capital for each employee of the organization is equal to $268,000. Whereas for the subcategory $357,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 24.9%. Estimation of the amount of company capital per employee in comparison with the indicators of subcategory companies. Good, 0.5 points. The amount of profit per employee is $22.2 thousand, with an average in the subcategory of $21.3 thousand. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 4%. Estimation of profit per employee in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The share of revenue per company employee is $219,000. By subcategory $361,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 65%. Estimation of sales volume per individual employee in comparison with the indicators of subcategory companies. Tolerable, 0 points. The volume of sales transactions corresponds to 2.3%, with an average for the subcategory of 2.4%. This is a short squeeze indicator. Technical indicator RSI, 14, shows a level of 54% for the company Ennis Inc. Whereas in the subcategory the RSI level, 14, is 51%. On average, shares of the subcategory are valued approximately the same as shares of the company Ennis Inc. Comparing the price movement of a company's shares Ennis Inc. and subcategory companies. We can see that over the last 12 months the stock Ennis Inc. showed a change of 2.4%. Against the price dynamics for the subcategory of 10.4%. This definitely does not indicate anything, but you need to take this fact into account. The overall result is as follows, 3.5 out of 10 points. The average score for the subcategory is 0.1 points. If you look very broadly, within the market in general. Note that the average score for the entire market as a whole is 0.3 points. Against a 3.5 score for the company Ennis Inc. Let's look at the table of orders, it is available to you. The link is in the pinned comment. The order table contains absolutely all publicly made decisions by the information and reference evaluation system Guru.Markets. Access to the order table is free and open. Link in pinned comment. Let us remind you that earlier on March 9, 2024, an order was published. Ticker BF. Help System.GURU.Markets, the following decision is made on this order. Close the order. Profit was 0.4%. Thank you all very much for watching this video and for using the help system from Guru.Markets. You truly are the best audience.